Hello, everybody. Monday Night Muses. I hope you like Leland Sundry's meow, 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 meow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get a little bit of vibe music going, shall we? This is a good way to check my tuning. Cool. I'll just bang into the microphone. That's awesome. Sound Beats either sounds like an indie surf band from like 2010 or a synth pop band for that era. I claim both. They're both mine. That's delightful. Hello, I'm glad you're here even if you're not commenting. How are you? The TV app is a little weird. Oh, flying Kaylee's in the night. Whoa. Welcome to Monday Night Muses, everybody. I am very excited to be singing to you today. We had special guest Leland Sundries, and I'm going to pop his links in the chat one more time just so that you can go support him, maybe throw some love in the virtual tip jar because he is donating, if you didn't hear, half of his tips tonight to help with the water crisis in Jackson. And I think that's really important. So look, there's where you can do that. You can also follow him. What a concept. Monday Night Muses, Monday Night Muses, Monday, Monday, Monday. Monday Night Muses, Monday Night Muses, Monday, Monday, Monday. Monday Night Muses. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out with me. Thanks for being willing to get weird. By watching this show, you are virtually signing a contract, giving me permission to make it weird. So thanks for that. I think I'm a wee bit out of tune, so I'm going to address that. Is Carol here yet? I think I'm preemptively tuning because usually I save it for her because it's her favorite part of the show. I'm just a little bit below pitch. I'm a little below average. That's how I live my life. I actually am feeling a little below average today. I kind of didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I went to the Bronx. You guys, let me tell you. I do a gig in the Bronx at a nursing home every Monday. And then I kind of cruise home from the Bronx and slide into my seat and start Monday Night Muses. And oh my gosh, y'all, it was raining a little bit, which means the LIE turned into a parking lot. No one wanted to drive their cars. They were like, rain? I will not go more than 3 miles per hour. Absolutely not. So I got home at 6:59 p.m. for my 7 p.m. start. So if you tuned in and were like, where is everyone? I'm sorry. I was on the LIE, really mad at traffic, and I really had to pee. I was like, you guys, I had to pee so bad that I was making pterodactyl noises in my car. So what you missed, what you missed by me not being live at 7 was my I have to pee pterodactyl noises. Yep. So I'm sorry. My G-string is being non-compliant. Of course, it's always the G-string. Always. It just doesn't agree. It wants to be high, it wants to be low. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm going to ask my standard 3 questions at this time. Question number 1, where are you tuned in from? I am broadcasting from Sound Beach, which is also the name of my synth pop band. Question number 2, how are you feeling tonight? I want the real answer, not the polite answer. You guys, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so happy to be here. I'm feeling so happy to be singing to you. As you know, it was a tough ride home, and now I'm home, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. Oh, 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 I'm coming home to you, and now I'm home with you. Question number 3, what are you sipping on? Like the Lord, I am sipping on both water and wine. Cheers, everybody. Bonk. The LIE and G alike. Copiague, New York. I just want to give you a lot of props for being a non-Long Islander and pronouncing Copiague flawlessly. Because if y'all look at Copiague, you're like, that doesn't sound like Copiague, but here we are. This is what it's like on Long Island, and everyone makes fun of our Long Island accents. And y'all, this is why we talk like this, because the names of our towns are unpronounceable. So we're just whatever. We're just gonna talk how we want. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. That's how we all feel. Anyway. Holy patera. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the P in pterodactyl is silent, but the P in me having to pee is never silent. I'm noisy when I have to pee. So now you know. Anyway, I'm just scrolling to see the comments, see how everyone is. Queens, I ate matzah. I also ate some matzah. While I was listening to Nick's set, I was frantically plugging things in and also frantically buttering matzah so I could cram some into my mouth because I am a hungry hippo after coming home from that gig in the Bronx. You stole 2. I noticed you stole those 2 of my 3 questions, and I noticed that you also stole that chord progression from the Grateful Dead. I actually didn't. I don't really know any Grateful Dead songs. But anyway, you're clearly a common thief. And that's maybe why your band is called Leland Sundries, because you just steal everybody's sundries. All of their miscellaneous dry goods belong to you. Tuned in from Still Raining Land, feeling better after some rage cleaning. Ooh, rage cleaning. What a cleansing, what an emotionally cleansing experience rage cleaning is. Tuned in from the couch with a kitty. Hi, Topsy. Hello also to Harry and Surreal. Tune in from Santa Clarita. More pumpkin spice coffee. Yes, to pumpkin spice. I'm just getting, like, I am that basic bitch. I'm just getting all the pumpkin spice. All fall long, you can't stop me. Just cracked open a White Claw. Love it. I am also glad you didn't pick up overtime. We don't have an accent. Us? We don't have an accent. All right? Only in the tri-state do Gentiles eat matzah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it goes on sale all the time. And I am aware that it goes on sale sometimes even during holidays that are not about matzah, because that's about as much as the supermarkets know. But you know what? When it goes on sale, I buy me some matzah because it's tasty and I put butter on it and I'm a happy camper. Try it with cream cheese. Oh, baby. That makes me want to doctor it. That makes me want to put like a little bit of, some garlic, cream cheese, some salt, maybe some scallions, like fancy schmancy, that business. Anyway, dear God, let me sing you some music. It's all originals tonight. As you know, Monday night is original focus. So if you have any original requests, let me know. Sugar dust, darling, do you need an adventure? I'll turn up the guitar so you can hear it. Baby, only you could turn the open road into a lecture. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough for this. Calling like a catbird, praying for the answer. Tensing up your neck like you're pushing through a disaster. Let the solstice open you up. Let the full moon say that enough is enough. Lay your shoulders down and just breathe a little while. Behold, you are free, and the sky holds you up. You are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count for the old. You hate to take advice, so you only ask for advice from the moon. You're driving from the backseat like, will we get there soon? It's hard enough. It's without this total lack of self-trust. You are enough for this. Behold, you are free, and the sky holds you up. You are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count. Behold you. Ooh. No one's coming to get you, get you. No one's coming to get you, get you. No one's coming to get you, we're free in the sky. Hold you up, you are enough. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count. The old you. I do live out on the island, and shout out to people who are not from here who try to tell me I live in Long Island. My dudes. You can't live inside an island. If you live inside an island, you are buried in the landmass. You live on an island. You don't want to be in it. Then either you have like a cool underground bunker, which is cool and I want to visit and bring some beers, or like you're a sand crab. Like, you know those crabs that you dig up at Jones Beach? Those guys, they live in the island. I live on the island. And I will hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, it is. It's the island. There is only one. Staten Island certainly does not count. Sorry, Staten Island. But you know what? Everyone I've talked to from Staten Island is like, yeah, we don't actually. So, yes, way the fuck out on the island. Yes, correct. That is indeed where I live. And you know, if you live a little further out than I do, like I am not quite on the fishtail. Long Island is shaped like a fish, so the end of it's like a fishtail. I am not quite on the fishtail. I am like just before it. If you live out on the fishtail, you call anywhere further west, you call it up island, which makes no sense based on north, south, east, west. It's just like she lives up island. It's like, I don't know. And you know, like I've learned, I thought it was just like a geographical term. It's not. It's like, oh, she's an up island girl. Like that means something. And it's not necessarily like, it's the stereotypical like Long Island girl, you know, like, oh, she's an up island girl. It's that attitude. So, yep. I live both way the fuck out on the island and I live up island and, you know, catch my new band Sound Beach at Friday night's show. All right, I'm going to do one more song. Thank you so much for hanging out. And then we're going to do Poetry Corner. You guys, I don't have a poet lined up. If you're a poet, send me some poetry, by gosh, because I want to line up some poets. I don't have a poet lined up, so we're going to do 2 poems, and they're both going to be on the fly, and one is going to be about my experience driving home, and the other one is going to be about whatever is like on your mind right now, whatever's stressing you out. Up Island girl sits in traffic in her up island world. It's really true. Yes. And you know what? That fulfills my quota because we are required, Long Islanders, to perform Billy Joel songs like a certain number of times per year. And I just hit it. I just hit my quota. It's required. It's in the contract. By the way, guys, I did my nails. Do you like them? Look. Oh my gosh. I never do my nails because this happens. Because they get, like, messed up because I play guitar. But I went crazy and did my nails on Sunday. I feel great about it. Yay, improv poetry. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Billy Joel, the mayor of Long Island. I'm just going to let that stand. Why not, you know? All right, I'm doing all unreleased songs today, I think. That's the theme. Unreleased. Unreleased songs to help you release your stress, babies. This song is called Magic or Mutiny. And if you are sick of hearing things like, nobody wants to work anymore, that's not true. I'm standing up for the workers on this one. If you are like sick of the world not being made for you and you're doing your best, well, this song is for you. At night, when statues come to life, and a woman painted on the bricks on Mulberry walks briskly down the street. You are at home, wondering, will you ever be happy? And you'll believe in anything when you see your grandmother's engagement ring and ask yourself, could it pay this month's rent? But you never sell it, 'cause next month the rent's due again. It is magic or mutiny, because this world is not set up for the success of you and me. But I got your back, it will be fine, we'll work it out, believe you me, 'cause I'm a witch, and I know the pirate queen. So baby, close your eyes and get to sleep. Wake up, it's not even light out yet. You're talking yourself through getting out of bed, putting a shirt over your head, trying not to think too far ahead. And you believe there's gotta be something out there for you to believe, but you haven't found it yet. In magic or mutiny, because this world is not set up for the success of you and me. But I got your back, it will be fine, we'll work it out, believe you me, 'cause I'm a witch, and I know the pirate queen. Bet on yourself. Oh, oh, because this world is just a gamble, baby, so you might as well bet on yourself. Oh, 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 when the world's beating you down, you sit up straight and you give them hell. Is magic or mutiny, because this world is not set up for the success of you and me. But I got your back, it will be fine, we'll work it out, believe you me, 'cause I'm a witch, and I know pirate queen. So baby, close your eyes and get to sleep. Thank you. Ooh, I like that. Now I want to, when I record that song, now I want to put a little echo on Wake Up and like put it through a little vocal filter so it sounds like maybe it's like a robot alarm going like, wake up. Ideas. I have stolen yours. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. I'm working on getting some stuff recorded. I've been recording a lot at home this last week. It's a slow going process, y'all. Just making time is slow, but I don't have as many gigs in October, for better or for worse, as I have the last few months. Now, I said that at the beginning of September, and then it got real filled up, so that might happen. But anyway, let's do some poetry. Okay, so we're going to do 2 poems. During the first poem, I am going to tell you a poem that I am going to make up on the spot about my horrendous drive home today. And then the second poem is going to be about the shit that is weighing on your mind. What is weighing on your mind? What is weighing heavy on your mind right now? Because I want to give it voice, and in so doing, like, take away some of the heaviness. That is my goal. Poetry. That is correct. Poe and Tree have been friends since a very long time. That's why Poe writes all that verse and stuff, because the friends. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's get going. Let me put myself in record. Come on, I'm walking here. All right, finally. The Pro Tools, man, I have left it on all morning because we did a sound check early. And like I clicked a button and it was like, excuse me, I'm not ready for that. All right, here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Maybe I'm not ready. Come on, let's record. Thank you so much for tuning in for Poetry Corner. My name is Rorie Kelly, and if you would like to tune in live for Poetry Corner, oh my gosh, you can at twitch.tv/Rorie Kelly, RorieKelly, every Monday night at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It is 8:34 as I am broadcasting this at the moment, so obviously we do this on musician time. I'm a musician, y'all. Every week on Poetry Corner, I feature the poetry of a poet I know, a poet I don't know, like someone who is unheard, because I want to signal boost original poetry. I think it's really important, and it really has been like a boon in my life, so I want to bring more poetry onto the airwaves. This week on Poetry, we're doing Improv Poetry Corner. So I'm going to start by improvising a poem about my horrific drive home today from the Bronx. I live on Long Island. Fellow Long Islanders, if any of y'all are listening, you know, driving home from the Bronx, it's never pretty. It's never a good time. And then we are going to co-write a poem together. So those of y'all who are in the chat, and again, if you ever want to tune in for the chat, twitch.tv/Rorie Kelly every Monday night at 8:30 or so Eastern Time. Friends in the chat, I'm going to ask you to start now so that we have a seamless experience. Start now, and I want you to just type in the chat whatever is weighing heavy on your mind, because we're going to put that out into the world. We're going to give birth to those concepts, and so lighten your load a little bit, like allow the universe to take it, allow the air to take it. So please put in the chat whatever is weighing heavy on your mind, whether you feel it's poetic or not. Just put it in there. I want to know, what are your worries? What are your stressors? What's going on for you right now? Okay, let's start. Here is my first poem of the night, and this poem is going to be called Driving Home Late in the Rain on the LIE. There are 7 raindrops on my windshield, and that means that every single driver in this fine state of New York, the Empire State, has decided to go 7 miles per hour tonight on the LIE. I am counting. I am looking at my odometer every 2 seconds and at those 7 raindrops on my windshield. Speaking of the number 7, that is what time I need to be home for something important, and my ETA is 7:01. I hate the LIE. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. Did I mention I have to pee? It's been a while. I did not have to pee when I got on the LIE, but 1 Coca-Cola and 40 miles later, I am making pterodactyl noises of displeasure. as is the car behind me, who is angry that I am in front of him. He has no headlights on despite the fact that it is raining. There are now 9 raindrops on my windshield. And he's not going so fast that I'm in his way. And he couldn't anyway, because everyone is going 7 miles per hour. And I hate the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. Passing the names of towns that are difficult for people outside New York to pronounce. Hello, Hauppauge. Goodbye, Hauppauge. I know I will end up in Sound Beach, which sounds like the subject of a surf song, but actually is a teeny tiny town about 20 minutes north of the LIE, and I look forward to that moment when I will no longer be on the LIE, because the LIE, the LIE, the LIE hates me, and I have to be. I hope you have enjoyed this journey with me. I did not enjoy it. I will be repeating it next week. This is what we do every single week here in New York. We go and drive in traffic, listening to a variety of podcasts and radio stations and audiobooks and other types of things. And sometimes we just sit there for a while, like we don't move, we just kind of sit there like it's a drive-in, but it's not a drive-in. We're on the highway, we're trying to get somewhere important. And we get all of this for free with our exorbitant New York State rent. It's a blessing, everybody. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. And the LIE hates me. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. And the LIE, and the LIE, and the LIE hates me. 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 And the Thank you, everybody. That was my sad story. I had to get out of my system about my horrendous drive home. If any of you have also had a horrendous drive home on the LIE, y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, especially fellow Long Islanders, especially like 10 o'clock on a weeknight and you don't realize they're doing construction and the whole road is shut down, but you don't find out until it's too late to go back. And you're like, now I'm stuck here until I can get off at the next exit and it's gonna be an hour. Y'all, if you are tuned in from somewhere else in the country and you're like, what even is the LIE? That's short for Long Island Expressway. And it's a bad place and you don't want to go there. Actually, I will say, I feel bad for the LIE. I feel like, as kind of an animist, like the spirit of the LIE must get dumped on so much. And it really just wants to get people where they're going. So every so often I actually will get on the LIE and send it a little bit of love because I feel like it gets a lot of hate. All right, now we are going to do a spontaneously written poem. And this is written in collaboration with myself and the chat here on Twitch about what is weighing heavy on our minds. So I'm just going to give voice to some of those weights with the goal of taking some of that weight off of our shoulders. I'm going to switch to keys for some of this. If y'all have not put your heavy weights, not to be confused with like wrestlers, if y'all have not put your heavy weights into the chat, now is the time. What is weighing heavy on your mind, my love? What is weighing heavy on your, what is weighing heavy on your mind? Caretaking. Even though I am very confident, a lot of self-doubt creeps in when my mind is quiet. If I am good at my job, who is really my friend? If I'm too much, too often. How faulty memory is. How impossible self-care is without community care. They tell me no one wants to work and all I want to do is work. I feel like all I do is work and it's insulting. Everything's gotta be a side quest these days. A side quest, a side hustle. Monetize your passion, babies. Monetize your life. Are you sleeping? Did you know there's an app that will pay you to sleep? You can get paid to get your steps in. You just have to watch these 3 quick ads while you are walking, which is not at all dangerous, even though you might walk into oncoming traffic, whatever. Money tells a story. Money tells a story. How impossible self-care is without community care. What if we all just cared about each other? I'm not talking about look up from your phones, the world is around you, because sometimes looking down at your phone is self-care. When the guy on the subway won't leave you alone, doesn't understand, you do not want to talk, you do not want to give him his number or your number or anybody else's number. You prefer to just be left in your quiet little space. Sometimes in New York, all you have is the space that you create with your own mental toughness and your own protective bubble. Looking unapproachable doesn't mean that you're a mean person. It means that you are desperately clinging to whatever shred of imagined privacy you can create with a little bit of willpower and a resting bitch face. How faulty memory is. I feel like I have been riding this train for years and years and years, and yet also like it's all the same time. Like I am 17 years old riding this train, and 27 years old riding this train, and 37 years old riding this train. I'm 37 years old. Oh my God. How did that happen? And for those of us who care, for those of us who show up, who want the community to be a little better, a little stronger because we were a part of it. When does the caretaker care for herself? When does the caretaker care for herself? Community has to go every which way. It's about interdependence. It's not about take and take and take. And it's funny how all of the organizations that are here for us during Pride Month with rainbows of every shape and size, the organizations that are here during Black History Month celebrating with quotes of Martin Luther King Jr., the organizations that are here during Women's History Month going like, did you know about this amazing woman who did a thing? It's interesting how they don't help us when we can't pay our bills. Because nobody wants to work anymore, but somehow we fell through the cracks. What is weighing heavy on your mind? Your mind. I think the only thing we have in common is self-doubt. The only thing maybe that we have in common is we all feel like we are a little bit alone in this world, a little bit weird, because we don't learn in school how to be vulnerable. We don't learn in school how to show up compassionately. We learn how to avoid being pointed at and laughed at. And I think that that's a thing that we could do as a community. We could learn how to be kinder to each other, but we'd have to get on board. And there's always someone who wants to just call you a snowflake and tell you to have a nice day in a mean tone that implies he does not actually want you to have a nice day at all. What is weighing heavy? What is weighing heavy on your mind? What What is weighing heavy on your mind? What is weighing heavy? What is weighing heavy on your mind? Thank you so much for being a part of Poetry Corner. This Poetry Corner was created in collaboration through the live chat. Thank you so much for being a part of this improv experience. I just love getting to do improv poetry, and it's something that I just want to sprinkle all over the universe. Improv poetry in everybody's ears and in everybody's hearts, especially in the hearts of poets who find that idea daunting, because I find that sometimes the most amazing things come out of them when I nudge them to go ahead and go for it. Anyway, if you are a poet and you would like to be featured on Poetry Corner, please send me your poetry. My email is rorie@roriekelly.com, and my name is spelled RORAEKELLY. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to Captain Phil and his entire planet, and shout out to Diggy Cat and his multiple planets that he is from for syndicating Poetry Corner and bringing it to more ears. Shout out to you for making room in your day for poetry. Thanks, y'all. All right, it's 8:51. Do you know where your Rorie is? Does anyone remember that? Am I like dating myself? Does anyone remember that like news thing? Like, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Oh my gosh, like what a rude question. Like, I don't know. Do you know where your children are? News channel? I think I want to play for you something on the piano, and I'm not sure what. Ooh, I'm going to play the Mountaintop song. If anyone has any original requests, let me know. Maybe you've made some. Let me take a look. I'll go take a look at my streamer song list. By the way, I will be back on Sunday doing Can't Find My Keys, and I am opened up for cover requests on Sundays, and I want to let you know that I actually just updated my strong list to include 260 new covers. They're not really new. They're songs I've been playing for a while, but they just like weren't on there. I went through my iPad and I updated the list. So if you want to tune in on Sunday at 8, you will hear me goofing around on the keyboard or occasionally accidentally a cappella, as happened last night. And you can, make those requests. Okay, this is a song called Mountaintop Song, and I'm going to pull up my own lyrics because I'm doing all unreleased songs tonight. Unreleased to release your stress, baby. Hydration checkpoint, or is it a wine checkpoint? The choice is yours. Cheers. I just felt like being loud, with a lot of echo, 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 like I'm singing from a mountaintop, singing my troubles from the mountaintop, until I feel better. And oh, how the world kills me every day on my energy. I don't know so hard. Where is this road taking me? Did I read the map correctly? You think I get somewhere spending all this time in my car? And I am liable to give up. Stubbornness runs in my blood, my blood, my blood. So I'm singing from a mountaintop, singing my sorrows from the mountaintop, until something works. And oh, how it burns me up inside. Every sentence makes me wanna cry. I don't know how not to try so hard. And I drive all day, every day, just to find my one true way. Surely I'll get somewhere spending all this time in my car. so you can't pull me over. I got no time for that. I'm busy getting over all the things they said to me and all the false things I believed. I'm learning how to be the me that I was meant to be. Am I ever finished? But I am not built to give up. And I am not built quiet, quiet, quiet. So I'm singing from a mountaintop, singing my story from the mountaintop, until I find my way. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for making room in your hearts for original music tonight. Thank you for being a part of my community. I have one more song for you, then we're going to go on a raid. If there is something you would like to hear, or no, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. My brain is just on autopilot because it's been a silly day. If there is someone you would like to go visit on the raid, please tell me, and we will raid them. If you're new to Twitch and you're like, raid, what even is that nonsense? Well, it's really fun. We go like a bunch of pirates and we board another ship, only the ship is someone else's Twitch channel. We go and crash the party of whoever is live at the moment and go hang out. To keep the vibe going, you know? So please let me know if there's someone on who you'd like to raid. Otherwise, I will find someone delightful for you. Okay, I'm going to play this final song. This is called When the Summer Comes. I realize this is a weird title for a song that I'm playing right now, right after the summer has ended, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. When the summer comes, will I still be able to hold on to my boundaries and spend my time the way I want to? When the summer comes, will the money in my mortgage account be high enough for my anxiety? Sunscreen on and my skin still finds a way to get burned. The calls come in, the gigs are many, everybody's partying, and I've got no time to myself. Don't wanna be a money farmer all my life, though I think providing secret my time is so short, and I aim to spend it with my heart. Yeah, I aim to spend it with my heart. I dream that I'm a smoker, feeling dull and angry, and stuffing out a cigarette and doing numbers once again. Oh, when the summer comes and the money's never quite where it needs to be to get me out of the city. My mother named me strong and able. Every day I prove her right, and when I take a day off I get tired. I wanna live, I wanna travel, I can't make the numbers work, but somehow less committed people get it done every day. Don't wanna be just treading water all my life. Maybe I should buy a boat because my time is so short. I aim to spend it with my heart. Yeah, I aim to spend it with my heart. the summer comes like one big panic attack. I can't believe people think that this is fun, and it gets harder and harder every time to get up. Don't wanna be just treading water all my life. Maybe I should buy a boat, because my time is so short, and I aim to spend it with my heart. Oh, I aim to spend it with my heart. Thank you so much, friends. Sashi Boom is on. Let's absolutely raid Sashi Boom. It's been way too long. That's awesome. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you are tuned in and you haven't followed me, I hope you will throw me a follow, because I would love to get to sing to you again soon. Y'all are wonderful. Let's raid Sashi Boom. As always, I am going to sing you out. Thank you for being a part of my world. Make sure you come back next Monday for more Monday Night Muses, and also on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for Can't Find My Keys. It's my all piano live stream, and it's usually, it's a wacky time. I'll put it that way. It's a wacky time. I don't want to say it's a good time. Sometimes it's a good time. It's definitely wacky. Sashi Boom's still on. I hope so. Yes, she is. Okay, good. Sashi Boom's pronouns, she or they, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we're gonna go raid. I'm gonna sing you out. Thank you for coming to Monday Night Muses. Thank you for coming to Monday Night Muses. Thank you for coming to Monday Night Muses. Thank you, let's go on raid. It says Rory Kelly used on raid. I did not use that. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this raid again. I'm so sorry, y'all. I must have hit a key. I don't know. There we go. Okay, we're almost ready. 9 more seconds to the raid. We're trying this again. Thank you so much.